Nanti kan, kalau dia nyalain nanti. Tes, 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 tes.
Good morning to all audiences, or offline and online. Welcome to study session with Nagase, with Yosvito Nagase, with theme Introduction and my research on remote sensing. Before we begin our study session today, we would like to welcoming our Vice Dean, Mrs. Enda, to give her welcoming speech. To Mrs. Enda.
Waalaikumsalam.
First, I'm not very fluent in English, so sorry if my English is not good enough. Okay, dear Mr. Nagase-san, and whom I respect, Mrs. Panjang, Ibu Panca, Ibu Sari, Pak bukan satu-satu, and dear students, good morning all. I'm grateful today that we can share together with Mr. Nagase-san, and I'm very thank you to Mr. Nagase-san for willingness to coming to our Universitas Nasional and FTKI. I hope we can make a collaboration and continuing. We can gain. We have networking, and I hope the students and lecturer also can make any collaboration, some collaboration for that. And I hope the student can gain any experience, so Mr. Nagase-san can enjoy for Indonesia and some experience, nice experience. I hope so. You, Mr. Nagase-san, will coming again to our country, and the students can gain some nice experience too. So kita dapat ini ya, melanjutkan kolaborasi dan share pengalaman yang luar biasa dengan adanya Mr. Nagase-san ini, dan
kita berharap juga kita bisa go to Japan someday, ya kan? Benar nggak? Go to Japan someday. Nah, mungkin tidak banyak kata ya. So, at least thank you to Nagase-san, and juga terima kasih ke semuanya. So, kita lanjutkan aja acaranya. Oke? Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Thank you to Mrs. Kenda for the welcome speech. Now, before we begin our session today, I would like to introduce to our speaker today. This is Yasuhito Nagase from Chiba University. He is currently visiting UNAS for doing research collaboration with students and also the lecturers. And this is also part of the members from informatic departments and also information systems department. So I would, before we start our study session, I would mention for the members, this is Herman from informatics, David from informatics, Henny from information systems, and also Fauzan from information systems. So good luck for your upcoming research with Yasuhito Nagase. Hopefully, you guys will give the best output, and maybe for the collaboration, the publish the paper. Okay, keep up the good work. May we have applause for them? Okay, thank you. Now I will let Yasuhito Nagase to give the presentation. Thank you.
Is okay. Okay, so good morning everyone.
Good morning.
So nama saya Yasuhito Nagase. So hello. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, and I'm happy to be here today and then my research and my introduction today. So today's content is very chill, so just please just sit back and enjoy it. Yes. So okay, so let me start the presentations. Okay, so today's this presentation, I will start with my introduction, and then I will share about my remote sensing because it's my major in the home university. And then after that, I will talk about my research in here, and then so in the final part, so we have my research member, so they will talk about the activities at UNAS. So the speaker will me from YouTube. And, so hope will interest even for people from the background, from the different background. So first, this is about me, and then so I'm first year master student in Chiba University, and then in the graduate school of science and then engineering. In my field of study is, as I said, remote sensing. So I'm especially focusing on how satellite images can be used to monitor changes on the Earth surface. So outside of the academic work, I enjoy watching football, also take photography, and also travel. So I have been to the 9 countries before, and then the Indonesia is the 10th country I visit. Okay, so this is a brief academic timeline about me. So in 2020, I joined the Waseda University. So my major was the liberal arts. So liberal arts is a humanities faculty, and then which is uh, so I sorry. Okay. So liberal arts means studying many different fields, not just one. So I actually actually took the class, economics, photography, also philosophy. But I want to narrow down my specialty, so I decided to change my major, and then I decided to uh, join the Chiba University and then major in the remote sensing. And in 2021, I had a chance to go to the study abroad, New Mexico in United States. So before that one, I couldn't speak English, but I learned the how to speak English in this town. So I was be there for about 1 month, one year. So. Mm. So let me talk about my home university, Chiba University. So Chiba University is a national university in Chiba City, Japan. So it was established in 1949. And then we have about 10,000 undergraduate and then also 600 graduate. And then there are 900 international students too. So I also often see the Indonesian people, Indonesian students in the university. Then the unique point of our university is we have a program called Engine, so which is the all students will go abroad, like maybe from 1 week to some people go abroad for 1 year. So I think this is very unique even in Japan. So yes, so then next, I'm part of the Yosaka Laboratory at Chiba University. So we focus on the microwave remote sensing, which means we use data technology to study the Earth, and the punch sensing was also studied this university before. And this photo was taken when we have a like barbecue with laboratory members, and then we have our laboratory is very international, and we have eight Japanese, 9 Indonesian, and then 5 Chinese. So I really like this environment where people from different backgrounds can share the ideas and work together. And then if you are interested in like, studying remote sensing in other Japanese university, so I encourage you to apply this laboratory because there are many Indonesians and maybe it's easy for you to study here too. Okay, so before I get into my research, I will talk about my life in Indonesia. So I arrived here on August 3, I mean, so it has been almost 4 weeks. And then I try many traditional Indonesian food. And then also I went to the historical place too with my friends. And then we have there's a photo of bakso, and then this is my favorite. And then also I also try the traditional food with fantasy and my research numbers. And I went to the Batavia cafe and then tried the warm coffee, also cheesecake. And then I thought I was very, and also I was very lucky to experience the Independence Day. So I went to the Monash on August 17th, and then yeah, I could see the parades. So it was very memorable for me. Okay. So if you have questions, they please ask me later in the Q&A session. So, okay, so let me talk about the remote sensing first. So remote sensing is very interesting field, and then it's getting the attention these days. So I hope you will learn about the remote sensing a little bit, and then I want you to like, have an interest a little bit. So what is remote sensing? So remote sensing, it means observing the Earth without directly touching. And then we use satellite and then sometimes airplane and also drones with sensor and camera. So this technology help us study land, water, vegetation, the atmosphere, and then even cities on the large scale. So from the next slide, I'd like to introduce three examples of remote sensing applications. So first, uh, one important application of remote sensing is deforestation monitoring. So satellite can track the changes in forest cover over time. And they can also detect the illegal logging and then land use changes. So for example, in Amazon, satellite image can be used uh, find the areas where illegal logging is happening, and then the location are sent to the local police, and then the police can arrest the illegal logging. So it's very useful. And also the another application is agriculture. So remote sensing can monitor crop growth and plant health using the vegetation index. So it can also help estimate the yield of and also detect drought stress. So this also support the precision farming. And the precision farming means that using water, fertilizer, and resources more efficiently. So in Japan, precision agriculture is very becoming common, especially in Hokkaido, the northern area. So this idea is very simple. To maximize the profit of the farmers, we want to reduce the cost by only using only the exact amount of fertilizer and the
Recording in
instructions,
progress.
also rapid urbanizations. So in some areas, the ground is sinking more than 10 centimeters per year. So this creates serious problems such as higher ground base and weaker infrastructures. So understanding and then monitoring this process is very important. So that's why I chose this the topic for my research. And by year 2100, the scientists estimate a large part of Jakarta may sink below sea level if current trends continues. So land subsidence already caused serious damage to roads, building, water supply system, and the electricity infrastructure. So this is why monitoring is very important. It provides essential data for disaster preservation, disaster preservation, and then city planning. So with this data, so the government can make the policy, can make the policy. So the monitoring is very important. Okay. So there are several methods to monitor land subsidence like this. So leveling is very precise, but it only covers small areas. And then GNSS also like GNSS station provide continuous monitoring, but it also cover only a specific area. But in contrast of these traditional method, the SAR, uh, so SAR can detect the ground deformation across the entire cities or regions. So also they can detect the even changes of just a few centimeters. So that's why the method using SAR is getting it's getting popular these days. And also I want to share what is SAR images. So I think for some people, I mean they never heard of what is SAR image. So SAR stands for synthetic aperture radar, and then it sends a microwave signal to the ground and then measure the reflected signal. So the big advantage of SAR is it works both day and the night, and also through it comes through the clouds and then so this makes it very suitable for tropical region like Indonesia, where the cloud cover is very common. And that image also provide the valuable information about the SAR structure. No, valuable information about surface structure and soil moisture and the ground deformations. So finally, let me explain why the SAR can detect the ground movement. So when the ground moves up and down, the distance between satellite and the ground will be changed. So even if this distance, changing distance are very small, it affects the radar signal. So that's why comparing comparing the SAR image that taken in the different time, we can detect the uh, how much the ground subsidence. And then SAR allows us to measure ground motion with very high accuracy. So that's why I'm using the SAR images for my research. Okay, so on the next chapter, my laboratory member will share about the activities at UNAS. So I will switch to the speaker to them.
Okay, thank you, Nagase-san, for your presentation. Now for the next chapter, we will welcoming the members of collaboration research with Nagase-san. It will be started from Fauzan, from Information Systems Department to Fauzan.
Okay. Here from this chapter, the fourth chapter, will be led by me. But at first, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fauzan Aziman. My department is, as you can see, is information system, and I'm in my second year right now. And also, we have member like
Hello, my name is Henny Fitriani. I'm from SAM department with Fauzan, and I'm in third year.
Hello, my name is David. My department is different from Henny and Fauzan. I'm from informatics, and I'm on my third year now.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. Myself is Herani Bisira. I'm from third year Department of Informatics. Thank you.
Okay, I think it's enough for the introduction. So right now, we're gonna go to the weekly activity that gonna be told by Henny.
Okay. In the weekly activity, we have weeks. We have been through, and the first we share and introduce each other research. And the second week, we do review senior research paper and coding together. And the last week, we discuss a new approach and implement the code.
Okay, then I'm gonna explain each week what we do in the first week. As you can see in the photo, that we discussed about the senior, a chameleon code, and we found some mistake in there, like the leak of the data. And also we also discovered that the coding having an error in there. And we can jump the second week in this section. Also, as you can see in the photo, is where we do this problem solving and improve more and more the code to make the result is the right one. And at the end, the third week, the last but not least, is the implementation. In this section, we work and we test the code again and again based on the new method that we got in the previous section. As you all can see, we got this result, and we think it's a good one that we have been searching for. But we also believe that there are still room to make improvement also. And at the end is the future plan. It's gonna be told again by him.
Okay. In the future plan, we hope that this collaborative research will be useful for me and Fauzan and for our third graduation purposes, and also for ongoing research so that it can be published in journals in the future.
Okay, I think it's enough. Maybe.
Okay, thank you for Fauzan and Amy. Perhaps from David and Hernan will be, there is an upcoming discussion with Yasuhito Nagase, right? So thank you for Yasuhito Nagase and also for the students here. Now we are entering the Q&A session. We will have three questioners, three people from this room. We will start from the lecturers. Perhaps there is a question from the lecturers. We will present. Okay, we will start from the students first. Is there anyone who wants to ask? Online participants also could raise hand if you guys want to ask something. Kepada audiens yang berada di Zoom, boleh silakan raise hand juga atau isi pertanyaannya di kolom chat. Nanti kita sampaikan kepada speaker. Boleh juga yang dari teman-teman yang ada di sini. Ada yang ingin bertanya? Boleh seputar riset, boleh seputar... Ya, silakan.
Okay, Ohio, so let me introduce myself. So my name is Alexander and I would like to ask you about this research because it's kind of interesting to see research about substance exits. So my question is, what is the biggest problem for this research? As we know that subsidence is one of the yeah, it's an interesting topic to make a research. And how do you deal with this biggest problems? Yeah, that's my question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your questions. So the biggest problem, the biggest cause is, as I said, the people they extract the water below the ground. So there are many people living in like North Jakarta, so that's why they have water resources on yes. But in Japan, the ground subsidence doesn't happen because we rely on the water from the mountains. So we don't have to like extract the water from the ground. So I think the try to government plan to move the capital to the another city. I think this is this is good. Like measure to minimize studies was for my for my opinion, it's very hard to like resolve this problem. Maybe we want to like move many people to another city, and then we need to like minimize uh the stations, the many people living in the areas. So yeah, I think that's the main problem. Like measure. Thank you.
Thank you for the questions. Apa ada lagi dari teman-teman mahasiswa yang ingin bertanya? Boleh silakan dalam bahasa Indonesia juga boleh. Yang online juga boleh disampaikan atau di raise hand atau ditulis di kolom chat. Boleh dicek mas, ada yang bertanya atau raise hand? Belum ada. Kami switch dulu ke Bapak Ibu dosen. Apakah ada yang ingin bertanya?
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
I'm happy for your explain about your research, Mr. Nagase. And I don't want to ask you about your research today because I want to tell us to how about your experience in Indonesia to meet someone in UNAS. And I think if you go back in Japan, you can tell your friend, your colleagues in Japan about the relationship in UNAS, about your meeting the joint group with me in the session. And I think in addition, Alex talked about, I don't want to you say, tak mungkin, kembali lagi. You just want to say something like that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Astro, for the sentence, for the statements. Maybe yes, you can. Sorry.
Okay, so what was the experience in Jakarta? So as I said, I've been to nine countries before, but I never like experience I welcome so much. Like this, and then I'm very surprised. They are so kind, and then I was surprised. Oh, why they like take care of me so much? I little bit confused because they are too kind, and then I mean so much kind, and also what was the question? That
How the food,
oh, how about the food? Yeah, that it was spicy, and then so as I said, I like the bakso, but I didn't put any spices on it. I like the bakso itself is very nice. Then yeah, so I really like the Indonesia, and then so maybe I will go back to Japan on Sunday, but I hope I can come back soon. There are many places I never I couldn't go to I couldn't go. I couldn't go today. No, I couldn't go this time. So I never. I didn't. I really want to go to the natural place because I had the Indonesia has many natural and then the very beautiful space like scuba diving or the mangrove. So the next time I will. I really want to go there. It's good. It's good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer. Mohon maaf Mas, si teman online ada yang bertanya tidak?
Belum.
Oke, kalau gitu allow me to ask you for the last three questions before we closing. So my first question. What is your best advice for students here for their upcoming future as a student?
Okay, so for that advice, I want you to pursue what interests you. So maybe sometimes you think it's too late to start new. It's too late to start something new. But I don't think so. I was actually majored in the humanities in the undergraduate. And then people say, oh, maybe it's too late and then you can't, it's not good choice to switch the major. But I'm really glad to change the major and then can have a many opportunity to like this, like wonderful experience. So I wanted to just if you find something that sparks your curiosity, I think it was moving forward. So yeah, that's my advice for me. And
So, thank you so much for the delightful advice for students. Jadi kalau dari Nagase itu tetap teman-teman tuh harus tetap semangat untuk kita melanjutkan studinya. Kalau misalnya nanti mau S2 atau S3 itu tetap harus ada passion juga sih dari teman-teman semua untuk bisa lanjut. Kalau misalnya siapa tahu ada yang mau jadi dosen atau jadi peneliti gitu ya. Okay, so my second question is, what is your best memory while you stay in Japan?
so there are many, but if I take one memory, I went to the Batavia cafe this Sunday again. So the food was also good, but we could also talk about the like culture difference, many things. We also talk about what I can say now. So it was really nice experience. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So it came from Kota Tua, right?
For that tour.
And how was there?
Uh, the atmosphere is nice. I can feel the European style environment, and then also there are many history there, like Easter company, something like that. So if someone asks me, if my Japanese asks me if someone ask me the recommend the place, I will maybe recommend the contact and the button here.
Okay, so Kota Tua is actually recommended from Yasuhito Nagase. Okay, so my last question. So my last question is, can you describe Indonesia or Jakarta in 3 words?
Okay, so the first is welcoming.
Welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
So there are many people, they welcome me so much, and then also the second will be chill.
Is it chill?
Yeah, so the people are very chill, and they are very friendly. I never seen someone get mad here. So, and the third is spicy. Yeah, I didn't know the Indonesian really likes the spicy food. I thought, oh, that I o- I only know the Korean food is very spicy, but the Indonesian food is much spicier than the Korean. I really didn't know that. So yes, spicy. So it's just for us. Well,
Okay, so it's welcoming, chill, and spicy. Okay. That is actually three beautiful words and three memorable words. Right. So thank you so much for your presentation today. Before we closing, there's something. Thank you. Mm. On behalf of the faculty member, I want to truly grateful to Nagasistan to visit this faculty. And I think we can continue the research collaboration. The farewell is not the end of this, but the beginning of the fulfill of the contribution of the student and the lecturer to make the good quality of the research. So I think we can continue about our research and to the later in the Sunday morning, you will go back to Japan, and I hope that you can back to Indonesia again, and please give my warm regards to Professor Josephat, and I'm very impressed for him to give the permission for you to make a this collaboration, and maybe someday the student of the Universitas Nasional will visit to the Chiba Daigaku and also continue all of the good result of this. Okay, and I hope the wonderful journey home to Chiba, and looking forward for the next step. Thank you so much.
thank you so much.
Thank you to Pancha Sensei for the last message before you return to Japan. I also want to thank to Nagasisa. Thank you so much for visiting us, and thank you so much for your hard work. Thank you so much for having interaction with students, lecturers, and also staffs. We are very delightful to welcome you here, and hopefully you will have a safe trip to return to Japan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
One question. But in next year, if some person back to Indonesia, how you must Nagasing.
What is like face mesa?
Salah.
Ya, bisa.
Mas is like older brother. It's actually from Japanese calling from the younger to the older one. It's Mas. Okay, once again, thank you so much for Nagasaki and also for students. Before we closing, we would like to give you some souvenirs before you return to Japan. Can you come forward, please?
Ruang 5.